Hello, everyone. Welcome to Four Wings 31 Days of Self Love. We are on day 18. The days have been going so fast. We're nearly done. We're past the halfway mark. And today, the topic is one change you can make to increase your happiness. A very good topic for personal development. And I'm sure it ties in with a lot of the other topics we've been doing on the other days. So we're going to just get on with the topic. And Kinda, I'm sure you'd like to go first.
Hi everyone, I'm Kenda. I'm from Syria. I am now in Liverpool and I am volunteer with Four Wings and I'm so happy to be part from Four Wings. I will start to talk about the topic for today. About myself, when I think I can raise my happiness when I don't scare or don't afraid to do anything or try new things. When before I just thinking if I did these things maybe will happen something bad, but when I stop to think about that and try it, and that really make my life it's more happier, because if I try it, I maybe that will be good or bad, but if I didn't try it, I will lose a lot of things. I will lose this experience. This for me, when I tried a lot of new experience, I really made my life very happy, because I knew a lot of things. I tried a lot of things. Maybe something it's crazy, but it's really very good idea for me to increase my happiness.
That's good. Yeah.
Do you have any example of a thing that you were afraid to do and now you are so happy to do this? Kinda.
Sorry?
Do you have an example of something you were afraid to do and now you're just like, oh yeah, it was so good idea, why I was so afraid, and you love it now?
Yeah, I started a new YouTube channel. I'm thinking about this channel from long time, but every time I scared, maybe the people will don't like this idea, maybe it's not really good idea. But when I started, and then suddenly I said, tomorrow I will start this new channel. And I can't imagine how the people like this idea, and every day I saw a lot of comments that make me feel I'm really proud and so happy. That really changed my life from nearly 20 days until now. Yeah. I asked them why I didn't try it from long time. It's not really easy to make this decision, but it was really good experience for me, and this is really make me my life. It's very happy now.
Yeah, so well done, Kinda, and thanks for sharing. I think we always need to just take a chance and do things in regards to our personal development. And you never know how it will turn out. In your case, it turned out great, yeah? And I think when you do things and you get that positive feedback, your self-esteem grows. So
exactly.
take the chances, yeah? And
yeah, exactly.
people who support you will be behind you. So thanks for sharing, Kinda. I think Sonia is next.
Hello, everybody. My name is Sonia. I come from China, and currently I live in Liverpool. I really agree what Kim does say. Actually, I want to share the same idea. When I want to increase my happiness, I want to do something more creative. Because when you feel a bit low mood, your brain might just fact-checking all kind of negative things, and you just ignore all kind of positive things. So when you realize that you are in the backward situation, you just need to switch it off and do something creativity. And then the new experience and new product you produce yourself will reinforce that you reinforce to your mind that there's good things there. You need to watch it and you feel good for yourself. So recently, I just like go outside for taking some pictures in parks, because I feel the trees and the small animals are so lovely. But when you walk in the parks, you never realize it until you use your phone and some pictures. And when you sit at home and you have nothing else to do, you just take out your phone, watch different type of beautiful pictures. You realize the life is beautiful. Then this image will just reinforce your brain to think, oh, life is beautiful. That don't feel upset for yourself, something like that. So I think this is the way I just increase my happiness, to be more creativity. And I suggest people to go singing, drawing, dancing. I think it will help the mood to lift up a bit.
Yeah. Well, thanks for that, Sonia. I think Sonia is basically saying take the time to smell the roses. We know that expression. So we haven't been stopping to smell the roses until now. Now we have the time. So when we go out, take that chance to look at the nature around you. And as Sonia said, doing creative things as well does help. Kinda knows that she's doing something creative with her time. So thanks for
sharing. Just do what you feel you want to do. Don't think about what will happen next. Just do, I want to do that. Just do it.
Just do it.
Yeah.
Just do it. We can use that slogan as well. We're going to just do it. Thanks, Sonia. I think Shiro is next.
Yes, I'm Shiro from Nairobi, Kenya. And what I need to do to increase my happiness is to let go of the past. That's what I've been thinking. And I had a quote that I've been thinking about. It says here that if you want to be happy, do not dwell in the past. Do not worry about the future. Focus on living fully in the present. And also let go of the past, but keep the lessons it taught you about you. So there's so many things that have happened in my past, some negative things, and dwelling on them can easily make me bitter and resentful and really not productive. So for me to be happy, I need to just let go of the past, because I cannot change the past. Even if I think about it, even if I cry about it, it's not going to change. So the best thing is to focus on the present, live for the present, and not worry too much about the future either. So that's my thought for today.
Yeah.
Very powerful.
Yeah, and positive.
Yeah.
We all have to go through our past.
Yeah. And to what you said about holding on to the lessons, but not to the negativity around it. And what you just described there is known as mindfulness. It's living in the present. You can't change the past. You don't know what's coming in the future, but you can definitely enjoy now. Take the time to smell the roses, do a hobby that makes you happy. Just, focusing on the good things that are here now. So thank you for that powerful message, Shiro.
Thank you.
I think Keshi's next.
Well, what I have to say is happiness is subjective in my opinion, and what makes me happy wouldn't necessarily make someone else happy, but there are different factors that contribute to happiness, like physical, mental, emotional, psychological well-being and sense of satisfaction. So two things that I think I could do to improve my happiness, and I say two because I put a lot of weight on both psychological or mental happiness as well as physically. And one thing I could do is to stop overthinking, because I'm a person who overthinks everything I do. When I'm at work, I make a decision and I keep on overthinking and thinking, did I do it right? Did I have done it differently? And this is not the kind of reflection that makes you do better, because this is a kind of reflection where I beat myself down. I'm thinking from a negative perspective, not positively. So I sleep late just thinking, oh no, I could have done it better. So if I let go of overthinking and just say, I have done my best, what I have done is to the best of my ability, then I can stop overthinking. And this leads me to my second thing I can do for myself, is that when I stop overthinking, then I can get a good night rest and have a good physical well-being, because I know that affects me physically. When I don't get enough sleep, then I'm not productive. I am tired when I go to work and in every aspect of my life.
Yeah. Well, thanks for sharing that, Keshi, about reflecting on things to make positive changes instead of reflecting negatively on things we've done. Because at the end of the day, we can't change it. It goes back to what Shiro said. You can't change the past. Decisions you've made in the past and the impact of them, you can't change it. The only thing we can do is learn from it and move forward.
And also trust that we are doing the best, we are trying the best we can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's important.
Yeah. I think a lot of the time, all of us probably, we hardly ever give ourselves a pat on the back when we've done good things. But when we mess up, we bring ourselves down, we beat ourselves down, we overthink, we hang on to negative decisions. And I think that really does stop us from moving forward. It holds us back.
Yeah.
And that's not the point of self-love and, you know, emotional intelligence. I don't know if anyone wants to add something to that.
Yeah, it's like you feel guilty for stuff that you've done, but sometimes it's not your fault, but it's always the guilty of a little thing that you have not said or you have not done, and it can purchase you years later, and it's really hard to get it out. And it's really good that Keshi, if you can just avoid it, it's really good, and you have to be proud of you to done that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Cheers. Okay, so next is Maggie.
Yeah, mine is about decluttering my area, because that is the weakness that I have. I was when I was in a small house, I was like saying, oh, now I can't get this, I can't get that. So when I moved to a bigger house, I realized I've accumulated things that have cluttered the whole house. Even cleaning is a problem. So that is what I'm sure if I can do away with some of the things is what will make me happy. Because now when I wake up in the morning and see the house is full, I don't know where to start or where to go. I just find myself going back to sleep because I just don't know. And that is what makes me, I don't know what. So if that is what I want to block my time so that I find a way to clutter. I don't know who will help me, but I'll try my best to declutter things that I'm sure I don't need, because there are things I've accumulated. I just look at them. If it is glasses, they are full there and there's nobody using them. So that is what is not making me happy at the moment. And if I can do that, because I know when you declutter your life, your physical life and physical area, is when you will also declutter your mind and you'll be free of things. And you will even think properly, because when you clutter the area that you are in, even thinking, you can't think, you can't read, you can't even reason.
Yeah.
But I know the time that I'll be able to declutter. Like they say, when you want to do something, just do it. I've been procrastinating for a year now that I want to declutter. But now I've learned a lesson even from here now that when you want to do something, just do it. Don't have to wait.
Okay, thanks.
Maggie, I can come and help you.
And I think we will all keep you accountable. I think before the end of this session, if you tell us when you will start with the decluttering, then join a session.
Yeah, I think I should, because I'm kept accountable, because somebody will be on my back to Maggie, what have you done? What have you
So session, you let us know when you want to start, and then we'll hold you accountable. We'll come back and say, have you done it? Have you started? And then in your mind, you'll know, oh, I need to do something because I made a commitment to the group that I'm going to start this decluttering.
Oh, yeah. That will be of great help to me.
Also, think about decluttering. And Keshi, you said something the other day about.
Yeah, she said, and I'm still remembering.
Yes. A collector and one who needs to declutter. I'm trying, this is something I'm trying, that every day I clean up, I get rid of 5 things. Every time, get rid of 5 things that you don't need. I'm trying it out. I hope it works.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a good
Yeah.
idea. Actually, you have to count how many you want to get rid of. I think that is a good idea.
But are you not sad when you are just throwing your stuff like that?
Some things I don't need.
Yeah, but just it's sentimental. They're just like, I don't need it, but I love it. You know, you're not sad.
Yes.
I'm like that.
That's the challenge.
Yeah, that's a challenge.
Letting go of the past, letting go of clutter, letting go of negativity, you know, it's all connected, it's all linked. I can't even say anything because I'm a collector myself. So advice from else, can we put the together? Maggie, I think Lou's a collector as well.
But I'm so sad. If I threw something, I just cry all the night.
It might be
Oh.
Yeah, I know it's so. It's ridiculous.
Maybe give it away to someone who needs it.
Yeah, give it to someone who will actually benefit from it. I think that's going to make even more sense. If Maggie, you might know a who could use some glasses. Yeah, just go and give it as a gift. You know, there's a lot of happiness from giving people. That could help as well.
Yeah, because I need to. Actually, I need to because there are things I don't use. They have stayed there for years. I've not even touched.
Yeah. So let's do this. The ones who collect, let's do this together. I know you've most of you have heard of the term feng shui, which
Don't share, we know that. You need to create an environment to be more positive. Like put some water in the south direction. If the feng shui tells you it will benefit for your health, you need to do that.
and a lack of clutter as well, Sonia. So arranging your things and your life, your physical space in a way that benefits your mental space. So we shall do that. Okay, so next is McKenna.
Hi, I'm McKenna. I'm living in Liverpool and studying art. And I think one thing I could do to make myself more happy is love myself the way I am, like accept myself. Like I'm always thinking I need to be better, I need to do more, or like I'm not good enough, or there's something I'm not doing right. But instead, that's just making me unhappy. And so I need to just let go of those things and just accept myself as I am, and like I'm doing the best I can, and just love myself, like my personality and my body and just everything. So I think that's what I need to do.
Yeah, Kenna, thank you for sharing. We know it's a very tough time for young people, for everyone actually, with social media, when you feel under the pressure to be perfect, to look like you're doing amazing things and your life is amazing and your body is amazing and your face is amazing. There's a lot of pressure on everyone and especially young people. So we're with you if in terms of letting go of that pressure you're putting on yourself that is imposed from others.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think when we believe everyone it's different and we don't should be copy or everyone, it's just copy about another one, that will make the life it's easier.
Yeah, and I notice if you're accepting yourself more, you will more accept people who are living with you. If you don't want to be perfect, you agree of people don't be perfect also.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And you know one thing the one gift you can give yourself, McKenna.
Yeah.
Don't compare yourself with anybody. Compare yourself with yourself. So you set your own goals and then you achieve them and then you celebrate. The small goals that you achieve, you celebrate. Each goal you make, you celebrate. So you just compare yourself with yourself and compete with yourself.
Yeah. I think I'll try that.
I like that, Maggie. And in our Four Wings program on self-esteem and self-efficacy, your self-esteem increases the more you do things and you reward yourself. So when you do something, when you set a goal and achieve it, which is efficacy, then you feel more confident in yourself. So like Maggie says, focus on setting your own goals, not other people's, and achieving them. And the feeling you get from that will really raise your self-confidence. So thank you guys for giving some advice to one of our young participants today. And then we have another young participant today, Shefa. Thank you for joining.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, my name is Shefa. I am from Pakistan but currently living in Liverpool. And what I say, I think you should be positive and choose positive and see the best in every solution.
Yeah.
Because if you don't do that, then you will like feel like you are not doing the right thing and you'll feel like you're low and like you are not doing what you're meant to be doing. If you need to try it first and see if how it goes. If you don't try, you won't know how it goes. And then the next thing I think I would say is smile. Start a day with a smile. If you don't do that, you will feel depressed and like you don't feel like you're very happy today. But you need to be happy every day.
Shepa, our youngest one, giving us pearls of wisdom. I love that. Start every day with a smile. That's amazing. So thanks for giving us advice. I think it's great. It's like a domino effect. If you start your day miserable, it's like every other thing after that just goes bad. But if you try and start it with a smile, hopefully you'll be able to focus on the positive things in the day. Anyone else want to comment on what Shepa said?
I think yes, we need to create the happiness. Don't wait the happiness to come to our life.
Wow.
Yeah, we can find the happiness with everything, with very small details. When we want to see it, but if we don't want to see it, we will can't find it with anything.
Wow. That is really deep as well. So thanks, Kinda. Everything is connected today. I think the consensus is we should let go of clutter, let go of the past. Like
Yeah.
it's about letting go and then taking the time to smell the roses, to smile
Yeah.
and love ourselves, set goals for ourselves. So I really enjoyed this session today. Tomorrow is day 19, and the topic is how are you making the world a better place?